Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Alan Lozano with the Property Hermanos Group with eXp Realty, and we have a very special topic that I want to touch on today. It's arguably the biggest question that we're getting in real estate right now. I think we can all agree we are in a different type of market, and what buyers want to know is, should we buy now or should we buy later? So, in this special episode, we have a true mortgage expert to tell you guys what's going on in the market, what'll happen if we buy now, what'll happen if we buy later. He is 30 years plus in the mortgage business. He's so good, they actually call him the Loan Yoda. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Leon St. Jean with Union Home Mortgage. I'm going to bring him onto the stream. How's it going,
Alan.
Leon? How are you?
Good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. So, Leon, in the real estate world, we're getting this question almost on a daily basis. With rates on the rise, what is your expert opinion? Should buyers either look to buy now or should they hold off? What's going to happen if they hold off? What's your expert opinion from the mortgage world?
Well, thank you for having me on, Alan. First of all, you guys do a great job. The market is in a situation right now where all the numbers are leading to an appreciation in home prices. That means the longer we wait, the higher we're going to pay for the price of the home. Interest rates, on the other hand, were pretty much towards the end of the tightening cycle for interest rates. So interest rates at this point are projected to probably back off a little in 2024. The magic question is, should we buy now or should we wait? Well, if you wait, there's a lot of people right now on the sidelines waiting for interest rates to come down. If you do wait, when interest rates come down, we're going to be back to a seller's market with multiple offers. This, of course, is my opinion. So my opinion at this point is buy now so you can lock in the actual house price itself, and then you can manipulate the payment later on down the road by either refinancing or, pretty much refinancing. So in my opinion, the longer you wait, the more you're going to pay for the house. And especially in the San Antonio market where we have no inventory to begin with.
Well, Leon, you were in the trenches with us, a year and a half, 2 years ago when we were putting in 10, 12, 15, 20 offers on these houses when rates were historically low. And man, that was a crazy time. And what we don't want to see happen is buyers fall in love with these great properties that are priced the way they're priced right now. And now, with rates a little bit higher, it gives us a little more leeway in the negotiation. Sometimes we can throw in some seller concessions. Sometimes we can get a better deal on the price and all that other kind of stuff. When we were in that weird market, when rates were in the 2s and 3s, we were waiving appraisals and paying $20, $30, $50,000 over list price. We don't want to see buyers go through that. So in your opinion, when rates come down, just like they're expected, and also, when do you think they're going to be moving down? I know we have an election coming up next year. So what are your thoughts, and what can we do to help buyers get into that property today instead of waiting until next year?
Well, I think you hit on a very important piece there. A couple of years ago, or the last couple of years, we were in multiple offer situations, a lot of cash coming in from California and New York, which led to multiple offers, no seller concessions. So that's put a strain on the buying process. What we have now is we have a lot of those people still at 2 3/4 or 3.25%, and they're not going to move until rates back off a little. I mean, if I could predict when rates were going down, I certainly wouldn't be in this business. I'd be in a different business. But in saying that, rates historically always come down right before an election. We have a tightening. We just went through a pretty significant tightening cycle with the Federal Reserve, and a lot of the experts think we have one more small increase or no more increases. And at that point, rates will start to level off, and they should even start to come down a little. The more unemployment we have, of course, the faster the rates will fall. But all the experts are predicting next spring to beginning of next summer, interest rates are going to come down, which at that point, we're back into that very, very competitive buy, because all those people that won't buy at 7%, won't list their house at when rates are at 7%. They're going to, if the rates go back down into the fives, then now we're talking about a lot of buyers, both sellers, which is inventory, and buyers entering the market, which always leads to a seller's market and a tight market. So right now, if you're in a situation where you want closing costs, or you want a little better negotiating position as a buyer, this is the time to buy. And I don't like the statement, marry the house and date the rate. But in this situation, if you buy now, you're at least locking in your equity. And that's another important piece, locking in your equity. So if you buy a $300,000 house now, and we go back to a seller's market, now that house price is going to be $325,000, $350,000, and you've automatically picked up $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 worth of equity. So there's lots of reasons to buy now, but the most important reason is you're buying the asset prior to the next appreciation cycle.
That's perfect. Well, so guys, I think we're all in agreement right now. You heard it straight from a true mortgage expert himself. And really, Leon, I think you can agree with this. The best time to buy a house is always 5 years ago, right? But the second best time to buy a house is today. So,
correct.
Leon, thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate your expertise. Y'all be sure, call the Hermanos with any real estate questions. Call Leon St. Jean with Union Home Mortgage with any mortgage-related questions. Call me. We'll get in touch with Leon. We'll do the whole thing, and we'll help you every step of the way. All of our contact information is going to be below. So you guys be sure to reach out to us. Y'all have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon. Happy home shopping, guys.
Thank you, Alan.